left me so. Didn't listen to my gut, tell me no. Cause your eyes are so slow and beautiful. You got up in my mental, play me like a fiddle, riddles. But now I see that you never meant no good for me. You're the devil with angel wings, behind me like a shadow. I'm going up the ladder, I met her. My light is shining as bright as the sun. I don't do darkness, so you cannot come with me. Not sorry. Gonna shine like the night sky, free bird learning to fly. That's a good and goodbye. Yeah, right now is the right time. Got the skies to read mine. That's a good and goodbye. Oh yeah, that's a good and goodbye. It hurts sometimes when they push you on the edge of your mind, where comparison will rob you blind. Got you feeling all empty, wondering if you're worthy. It's crazy, cause you are pure light, and your differences were made by design. No mistaking love is on your side. Sometimes you gotta move on, even if it hurts you, be strong. Your light is shining as bright as the sun. We don't do darkness, so you cannot come with me. Not sorry. Gonna shine like the night sky, free bird learning to fly. That's a good and goodbye. Yeah, right now is the right time. Got the skies to read mine. That's a good and goodbye. Yeah, I know that I am meant to be. It's written in my destiny, and the rest is history. History, yeah. I know that you are meant to be. It's written in your destiny, and the rest is history. History, yeah. Nah, nah. That's a good and goodbye. That's a good and goodbye. Nah, nah.
Well, there we go. There's another completely different song from Angelina, as she kind of said she would do. And so this one is called Good and Goodbyes. Good and Goodbyes. And, you know, again, the lyrics are I think she's not only a musical genius, she's a lyrical genius, which I think are two different things. Because you can write a great set of lyrics, but not be able to write a tune to, you know, that goes along with them. There's a lot of songwriters out there that don't necessarily write music, maybe some, but most of them, usually there's a songwriter that writes the words, the lyrics, and there's a one that writes the song, then there's a performer that combines the two things into a whole. And, you know, in Angelina's case, if you read the credits to these, yeah, she's all three. And she does have, she collaborates on, I think, some of the lyrics. But, you know, you can tell, if you're a fan of Angelina's, you can tell they're primarily her lyrics, because it sounds like her, sounds like something she would say, sounds like something how she would express herself, to me. That's what I see. So, well, if she had help or didn't have help, it seems like it's her to me anyway. So I think she was probably the primary directing force. And we all know Angelina's the boss. So when Angelina's in a room collaborating with people, I don't know how many of you guys out there that know a boss that's the boss, but, you know, they're the boss. So at the end, it's their decision. And while Angelina's always very nice when she's adjusting people's view on things, she knows exactly what she wants. So you wouldn't convince me that one of the other writers, you know, did most of the writing. I wouldn't believe that because it sounds like Angelina to me, even though it's a song I've never heard. It just sounds like something how she would say it. So another great song. There you go. We were through 3 for 3, and all three completely different, really, from one another. This one, almost. How would you say this is genre-wise? I'm a strong believer that these are all a new genre called the Angelina genre. Now, some people are resisting calling it the Angelina genre. I know that there's one in particular. One of my viewers says this is the reinvention of jazz, the third reinvention of jazz, and that has a lot of merit. I like that view at it. Now, whether or not I think it needs a different name than the third reinvention of jazz. So I'd like to put Angelina's name on it because I don't think any artist has ever had their name associated with a genre. And I think if there's going to be a first one to be named after an actual person, this ought to be it, in my opinion. Okay, and what else could you call it? I forget what Spotify called it, but it was they had like 3 different words, kind of genre, and that's not uncommon. I mean, there's a lot of songs that are kind of what they call crossover songs, I guess, where they're especially like between country and pop. There's a lot of blurring of the lines, and that's okay. But in this case, it's not the blurring of the lines. This is all new stuff. Angelina created this, I believe, out of her vast talent and knowledge and gift for music. She is music. So everything she's heard, everything she's done, all the performances, all the songs, all the influences, all that are in her, and more that probably we don't even know about, and that mixture of things that she has embraced and absorbed, this is the result. So, and with Angelina, if you've noticed, every time she comes out with a new anything, it's an evolution. It keeps changing. She's not really rehashing stuff. Now, she's still doing some covers with the TikToks and things like that. That's different. That's Angelina likes a song and she'll sing it for us. That's how I see it. And of course, because she's because she wants to sing for the whole world, she has to be seen, she has to be heard. If she disappears, her name will disappear. She's not there yet, okay? And so she has to be out there where we can see her and hear her on a consistent basis. And she knows that. That's just the way it is, right? Right now. Now, eventually, when she gets up there higher in notoriety and fame and all that, eventually, like Adele did, I think what did Adele take 7 years off or something before she put out another song? Eventually, you can do that kind of thing. The thing is, though, Angelina loves to sing. So, would she not sing for us for 7 years? I don't think that'll happen. Now, there could come a time when Angelina stops singing. I can see that happening when she reaches her goal to sing for the world. I think that Angelina, like most people, she wants other things too that don't always mesh with the music industry. Things like a family. She may want to be married someday, have some children. And Angelina is the kind of person I think that throws herself into a thing pretty much fully. And when that time comes, she may want to focus on family and not be singing. And that's fine. You know what? I don't begrudge Angelina anything that's going to bring her happiness because she's done so much for me. If she stopped tomorrow, she stops tomorrow. She's done plenty. She's sung for us so many songs all through her life. She's done plenty. I hope she doesn't stop tomorrow, but there could come a time when she does. And you know what? That's when we'll find out who the real Angelina fans are, right? If all the fans abandon ship and they don't want to hear her anymore, well, there you go. Angelina deserves to lead the happiest life she can possibly lead and most fulfilled life. And it seems like music has been a big factor in that, right? So far. But it doesn't mean that won't change a little bit, too. It's an evolution, right? When you're a little kid, you want certain things. When you get to be an adult, your mind changes a little bit sometimes. So, anyway, I'll quit rambling on being a amateur psychologist. Yeah, right. Yeah, I gotta look at my own self, right? So I hope that's not taking things too far, but I just hope Angelina's leads a happy and fulfilled life, and whatever that brings her happiness and fulfillment. So that would be it. Thank you very much, and we are going to move on. So this song, another winner in my book, and totally different from the other two. And that's exactly what Angelina. That's kind of what we might expect from Angelina, without knowing what to expect. And uh, so far, I think all the songs are standalone masterpieces. Okay, so let's end there, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.